Good morning and welcome back to my channel. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm outside doing my morning walkthrough in my garden. Hey, this is some of my Savoy cabbage. It is looking like it's starting to form a head, which is good. This is the previous videos I showed one big Savoy cabbage. I cut it down at the root and it is growing back. I'm not sure if I'll leave it long enough for it to attempt to form another head. And here's the third Savoy cabbage, looking pretty good. In this 5-gallon bucket, we have giant winter spinach. I have 3 plants, and they're growing very slowly, which is to be expected. Hopefully, they'll get bigger. In the pot next to it, we have La Sonata kale, and I am happy to say it has finally started to take off and it's growing pretty well. In this raised bed, previously I had my Chinese cabbage and some golden Detroit beets. I have removed the Chinese cabbage and we now have two types of lettuce. One is the Cherokee MTD, and this one is the Monte Carlo. The Cherokee MTD is kind of reddish green. Both of these are romaine types, and we still have the Detroit beet, golden beet. Hopefully I will have a beet. In this 5-gallon bucket, we have Brussels sprouts, and this is the second plant that I had. It's, when compared to its sister plant, it is very small, but also just like the kale, it started recently taking off, so I'm happy about that. In this pot, we have a broccoli plant. It's growing slowly. And next to it, we have a cauliflower plant, also growing very slowly. In this raised bed, we have cabbage, the Danish ballhead variety. And previously here, in this area that's open, I had lettuce and bok choy. I have removed the lettuce and bok choy and planted contender bush beans. I have 16 seeds in, and hopefully they'll come up and we'll have a good harvest when it's ready. The cabbage, this one is a pretty decent sized one. I might come out and do some harvesting. This one is small. That one definitely is small. This one, I have never seen a plant grow sideways like this one is. And it is a pretty decent size. Hey, these are my giant curly mustard. I definitely have to come out and trim these, but I just love how pretty they look first thing in the morning. Next to them are collard greens. And as with the mustards, I just love how they look first thing in the morning. They are very pretty. They're standing up nice and tall. and there's no humidity, so they're not drooping. Here I have some onion plants. These are yellow onions. As you can see, they're real green. They haven't started bulbing yet or anything like that. Next to them are red onions. Same as with the yellow ones. They haven't started bulbing, but they have lots and lots of green stems. Hey, this is one of my Brussels sprout plants. It's actually the largest one, and if I can get up closer, you can see I have little Brussels sprouts that are growing. In this raised bed we have spinach, and they're growing pretty well. In this bed previously we had white globe turnips, so I removed all of those and I put spinach in. I have 1, 4, 8, I have 10 plants. It looks like one died, so I have 9 plants left, and hopefully we'll have spinach. On this side of the bed we have green bok choy, looking nice and healthy. In a previous video I uppotted California black-eyed peas that I bought from my local grocery store and grew, and as you can see they have taken off and they look very good. In this 15-gallon bucket we have carrots. Sometime in the future, probably in the next 2-3 weeks, I'm going to pull 1 or 2 to see where we are with them. I know I have nice green stalks or tops, and hopefully I'll have carrots. Here is my elephant ear garlic. Some of the leaves or tops are starting to die back and turn brown, so I'm not sure if this is a sign that they are in the process of bulbing. I planted these October 3rd, so it's been about 3 going into 4 months since I planted them. So maybe in another month and a half, 2 months, I'll come out and pull one up and see what we have. I have started feeding them with some AgroThrive fertilizer, so I think I'm doing the right thing. Hopefully we'll see in the upcoming months. In this green stalk planter I have a couple pepper plants and purple lady bok choy, and I have 1 spinach plant. Everything's looking nice and healthy. I think I may leave these in a little bit longer to see if they get bigger before I go out and harvest them. I'm going to harvest the green bok choy. And some small ones here that I'm going to leave so that they can get bigger. Butter crunch type lettuce. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and harvest as much of it as I can. That's one. Let's trim it up. That's what it looks like. This is a smaller one. That one there. One more. Snip the rest of them down. And that'll be it for this bed. This container was supposed to be empty, and for the life of me, I don't know how it got lettuce in it. But since it's here, I'm going to go ahead and harvest it. And we have 2 small heads of lettuce. And I'm going to harvest this one head of cabbage that is tilted this way. Here's the actual head. It's a pretty decent sized head. Let's trim it up a little bit. Overall, nice harvest. Had lettuce and bok choy and a cabbage. Even had one head of lettuce that I guess you can call a volunteer growing in a 5-gallon bucket that I never planted. Okay, these are some of my spring plantings that I've started. We have two different types of squash, yellow squash. We have the supersonic F1 and we have the early crookneck. I've started these and they've come up, they're growing, and I'm going to put them in my containers outside my lanai next to my mulberry tree. So I'm looking forward to that. Here we have three different types of cabbage that say they get anywhere between 5 to 15 pounds. Now, because I grow everything in raised beds and 5-gallon buckets and not in the ground, I'm not sure if I will reach the 5-pound mark, but I'm going to give it a try. I thought it would be fun to grow these. Here we have my early season tomatoes that I planted a couple videos, maybe more back. These are the Celebrity Plus. These are determinate, all three are determinate tomatoes. These are the Defiance, and these are the Galahads. So I've started them a little early per se than what normally you are supposed to start, but since I'm in zone 10, I can pretty much grow year round, and I'm going to put that to the test. Here I also started some marigolds. They are actually blooming now, and here's another variety over here. Okay, in this green stalk planter, I'm going to plant some Kennebec potatoes. I ordered them from Gurney's. They should be coming within the next couple of weeks or so, and I'm going to see if I can grow them in my green stalk planter. The bok choy and the pepper plants are going to come out, so I should have at least 3 tiers of potatoes, maybe 4, and we'll go along the journey together and see how it comes out. My spring planting is also going to include starting some more ginger. I'm probably going to do that in a couple days. I'm also going to try to grow some dwarf sunflower plants rather, and I'm going to try to grow some turmeric. So, well, I want to thank you for coming along with me on this journey, and you can see what was going on in my garden on the tour, and also for this little mini harvest. We thank God for giving it to us. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, take this opportunity to consider doing so. I can grow, as you have seen, lots of vegetables by myself, but I can't grow the channel without your help. If you have subscribed, don't forget to hit the like button and the notification bell. That helps with the YouTube algorithm, and it helps my channel to grow. You can share my content as well. If you're interested in any of the supplies that I used in this video, head over to my Amazon storefront, and you can see what I use. You can also head over to my website, and also when you're there, if you go to any of the sites and order anything, you can get discounts, and that helps me out as well. Remember, spring is right around the corner, and if you haven't gotten your supplies and seeds, now is a good time to do so. So until next time, stay strong, stay blessed, and remember, even in small spaces such as mine, you can grow a great amount of food for yourself and your family. Stay blessed, stay strong, and grow, grow, grow.